Hey guys, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading for May 25th through the 31st of 2020. So we're back, and do be sure to check out your June 2020 readings. Those are going up as quickly as I possibly can do them. And happy birthday to all of my Geminis. It is now officially Gemini season. So stick around at the end, guys. I have some announcements like why I can't get into Instagram and why I haven't done my weeklies last week and why I wasn't able to do the May monthlies. So stick around at the end for those announcements. But let's get right into the astrology here. So a lot has happened astrologically, right? We can all feel that, right? Because of last week. We had 3 major outer planets go retrograde. So with Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter, all of these outer planets that are retrograding, they actually retrograde much slower because they are such large outer planets. So this is actually going to feel a lot similar to how we felt in January. And the reason for that is there's going to be possibly this return of an influence that was similar to that that happened at the outbreak actually of COVID-19 in January. So this is when Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all aligned on January 12th, kind of signifying the real beginning of the outbreak and the beginning of this whole COVID-19 situation. So I'll be interested to see at what this kind of energy brings up, especially, you know, beginning this week and moving forward. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on it to make sure, you know, we're not going into some type of second wave of it or something else. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this and see where it's going. The only other really big thing astrologically that's happening is Thursday, May 28th, we have Mercury moving into Cancer. And later in June, it will be retrograding in Cancer. So watch out for that. It's gonna hit its pre-shadow June 2nd. All right, and with that, that's all the astrology for this week. So we're gonna get right into the reading now. Alrighty, Virgos, let's see with the Hobbit Tarot here what your week has in store for you. It's looking pretty good, I will say. Had some nice cards pop out here so far. And I just feel like there's a lot of really good energy with you guys this week. Good, surprising stuff here. All right, let's see. Itchy nose, sorry. Oh. Let's see. All right, so your theme this week, 3 of Cups and 6 of Swords. So when I see this, I do feel that, you know, we're moving towards, the themes here are really positive. We're moving towards better places, away from troubled times. If we felt attacked, defeated, frustrated, like we've been at odds with people, and that we've been having to fight for things and fight for respect, etc., it is starting to fall away, and there's much more of this energy of just relatability, of understanding, of enjoyment. So this week is actually very positive, and you will have a lot to celebrate this week, but we have to be willing to fully move beyond whatever the past was, whatever struggles that we've been through, whether it have been at work, whether it be financially with the whole situation going on, whatever it will be or has been. You know, we felt defeated, we felt like we have been in battle, but now is really the time to celebrate and to really lean on and connect with our friends, our family, those that we can have fun with. You know, do have that nice drink, do have that good food there, do take a day or 2 off to enjoy life here and not worry so much. There's a lot less worrying that needs to be done. I mean, you just need to not worry right now. I feel like I said that backwards. How you're feeling here, the Sun. And that's really, really good. This is the most positive, joyous, happiest card in the deck. When the Sun shows up, it just feels like there's such contentment. Like, again, we've been liberated from a negative past and the bonds have been broken. Whatever has held us back is no longer holding us back. And we're seeing things, feeling things in a really wonderful way. If we have been unable to see some truth, if we've been unable to see the light in a situation, it is shining down very, very nicely right now. And from our own energy, you just have this great positive energy this week that is so at peace, very grounded, and looking towards a better future here. So career here with this the Queen of Coins and the Fool. Some of you might be starting some new career ventures. You might be entering a new job, looking at something long-term, starting to put effort into some long-term ideas towards maybe even a new path in terms of work, a new path of study, or finding a new job. But some of you are really, again, focused on that and knowing, you know, it's not something that's going to happen right away, because Queen of Coins has patience. She kind of just manifests and waits and trusts in her own power, trusts in her abilities. She doesn't have to work so hard for these things, because as Queen of Earth here, Queen of Coins, she doesn't have to. It just comes to her naturally. She's just going to keep doing what she's doing, stay grounded, stay on top of it, and stay positive, because the Fool, again, doesn't worry about the future. It's not concerned with how things might turn out and how things might go wrong. It thinks positively. No, let's think of a positive end game and focus solely on that, because that's really what's important here, and that's really what is going to get you to that part. If we start thinking of all those negative aspects and all the things that can go wrong, you're going to bring those things into existence. Earth signs are very good at manifesting. Watch out for that. Especially Tauruses, but you guys as well, because you can think so much on something. You and Pisces are the two opposite signs that think way too much. So just stop thinking so much this week and start enjoying, okay? So love here doesn't look so bad either. I know that it's not a great combination. I know that seems confusing, but the Tower and the Magician. First of all, I just want to say, watch out if you're in a relationship and you're taking things in communication the wrong way. Really try not to. Really try to see things from the other person's perspective. Try not to get so mad. Try not to feel like you're being taken advantage of and stuff, because in reality, I just feel Venus is retrograde. Nobody is saying things and, you know, getting them the way that they should be right now, especially in terms of love and relationships. And we could be working through some negative stuff here and having it go kind of awry, because we're not seeing the best side of the other person, but we're also not seeing things the way that they really are. So let's look here. In reality, though, there's a lot of love to be had. So I would say, yeah, we might be dealing with some Tower situations, some things that are out of our control that we fear. And I don't think that this has a lot to do with the relationship, honestly. This might even, I mean, again, watch out, because your anxieties, your fears about something coming up here, about a sudden change, or maybe something going on in there, and, you know, in your partner's life or in someone you're interested in's life, that there's just something very unpredictable that you don't have control of that is coming in here. And it's how you react to it that either helps or hinders this situation. So with the Magician, it's, again, how you react, what you do with, you know, your cards on the table here. This has happened. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do in the face of this? Are you going to start acting like a jerk? Are you going to start saying this, saying that? Are you going to leave this person? What are you going to do here? So when I see that, you know, it's really about how you react and what you do when this Tower moment comes around, or what you do with your own Tower energy in this situation. Eight of Wands does come up. So again, communication is key. But if we want to move forward, we've got to keep our goals for this relationship in mind. And remember that it's not you versus me. We're a team and we're working towards the same goal, aren't we? So it's time to really focus on that. Again, communication, moving forward. For some of you, this could be that, you know, one of you wants to move within this relationship or move on to a different path of work, something. They want to make a big change, and you might gut react, as Virgos do, to being like, this is a really big change, and how is it not, like, it might not be practical, it might not be this, it might not be that, but in the face of this, it's how you deal with it. So are you going to deal with it that way, or are you going to deal with it positively and with love, with support, with understanding here? Ooh, what just happened? That was weird. Sorry, I got another card stuck to the back of this, but I'm not going to take it because I didn't notice it at first. That's really weird. But 10 of Cups here is, I mean, this is the ultimate card of love, of family, of understanding, of connectedness with a group of people that love you. So when you see that, there's ultimate bliss, satisfaction, happiness. And for me, this feels like we can reach new heights in our relationship if we're willing to talk about it, if we're willing to move on from where we were and change our goals together, to look at things more positively and to look at the brighter side, the more loving side, rather than how we can take offense and how this might not be practical. So again, it's how you look at this and it's how you react. And your advice here is the Hermit. Take the time out necessary that you need this week. You're in the right mindset, but the Hermit, as your card here showing up, says that you've got this. Don't have any lack of confidence in yourself. Don't believe that you can't get through this. And take that away, you know, take some time out for yourself if you need to at this time, especially to go outside, reconnect in nature, take a step back from all of the things that are going on right now. You know, turn off the news for a day, read a book, play some games, go sit outside. Just get your head out of where it has been and where society is right now, and you know, reconnect with your higher self, even with your guides, reach out to them. So that's the advice for you this week. This is a very good week for you. I don't want to look too hard at how beautiful this reading is, because it's very nice and it feels easy, and the Tower feels like the only disruption, but because you're in such a state of ease and happiness and love, and if you haven't told someone how you feel, you know, you could be doing that this week. Or somebody could be telling you how they feel, and again, it's how you react, where you want to take this. That either leads to love or leads to you being like, bye-bye. So we'll see. For your love life here, we get religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I think some people, and I mean, it's wonderful to find comfort and safety and life and spirituality, etc. But if you allow it to fully dictate who you're going to end up with, who you're not going to end up with, then you're already cutting yourself off from love that could be, from not understanding somebody else's perspective. Maybe the person that you're with is changing in some way religiously. Maybe, again, it doesn't have to be religiously, but they're changing in a major way. And you might think, how does this make me feel about you and about our relationship? It should make it be stronger. But if you're meeting somebody new, it's going to be very different than your usual, your usual person and expectations. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So just keep note of that this week, and keep note of that in other people's relationships in life as well when you're trying to understand where they're coming from, okay? We're going to pull a Stacey DeMarco, and we're going to call it a day. Okay, guys? Just a lot of positivity and security this week. Just know you are backed. And again, it's putting out that positive, really delightful, really beautiful sunshine energy there that brings in opportunities, that brings in your ability to move forward. Okay, so it's really a mindset. And I think that you guys don't realize how easy it is to manifest negative things with your energy if it's constantly worrying. So this is a really beautiful card as well, if you have been wanting to know this. Ancestors. The love and legacy of our DNA. So for me, when this shows up, if you've been reaching out for guidance or for support from ancestors or people that have passed on, know that they are very much with you right now and that they are helping you. So should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you are ready and able to action your birthright of power. You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail. Okay? So, beautiful messages this week, my lovely Virgos. All right, guys, do make sure to check out your monthlies. Do make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do want to book a private reading, guys, all that information is always right below this video in the description box. Do check out Truly Divine for some really amazing astrology and numerology chart analysis. They do compatibility reports that just are incredible. So you can use my code Deku30 for 30% off of any purchase that you make with them. You can use it as many times as you want. You can send it to as many people that can also use it as many times as they want. So use that, guys. It's also in my description box. And so if you are trying to get in contact with me on Instagram right now, I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck in this verification loop and I cannot like get on for like even more than it's like crazy. I get on and then I'm off again. And then I have to go through all these crazy things because Instagram doesn't have support or help and is not responding to me. So this has been a really frustrating and difficult time. So if you're wondering again, why I'm not responding on Instagram, why, I'm not posting anything, it's because I can't get on right now. And I don't know what the heck is going on, and it'd be great if a interface with billions of users like Instagram had support and help that actually responded, but they don't. So it's frustrating. Also, I just wasn't able to do the weeklies last week because I was sick. I still haven't gotten my results back because that's Florida for you. It's been like over a week. They were like, we're going to get them back to you within 1 to 2 days. So who knows right now? And I'm feeling a lot better, obviously. So hopefully it wasn't that. But I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. Thank you again for all of your support, guys. Make sure to leave me a comment. Make sure to subscribe. And have a blessed week. Namaste.